Oh, my goodness. This is why we love sports betting, isn't it? Welcome into Early Edge and 5 more best bets for the night in sports. Do not forget one more big show later tonight, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, as we count down to the biggest Monday Night Football game of the entire year, maybe the last 5 years, the Bills and the Bengals. But if you've been watching games already today, how much fun. We already cashed both teams a score ticket. The worst bad beat in bowl season yet. Illinois, hey, what can you do? Just a bad beat. I see in the chat, they're like, hey, did you see 19-10? That's your final score. Let's bring in the stars of the show because we got a lot to talk about. We got the Speculator. We've got our 5-tool player, AB. And do you guys know that the chat this morning, some of our beloved viewers every day were like, Coach, you're an idiot. The Knicks, they've lost 4 out of 5. They're terrible. They're not going to beat the Suns. Does anybody know what the score is right now of the Suns-Knicks game that I picked this morning?
No, but I would like to know.
54 Knicks, 31 Suns. Halftime. I know my NBA. You watch, they're going to have like the biggest comeback from halftime history. You know that's what's going to happen. All right, we don't have any time to waste this morning. Speculator, it's your show. You get to go first. What do we like tonight? I'm feeling maybe, I don't know, Monday Night Football?
Oh, we are going Monday Night Football, Coach. We're going Jamar Chase over 6.5 receptions. I wrote this pick last night, woke up, watched the morning show, and loved to see that the Maestro has a very similar approach to me on this game. He lays out the cornerback or defensive back, however you want to put it, against Jamar Chase in his prop pick on the site perfectly. Go check that out. I approached it from a strategic game plan and, to no one's surprise, a mathematical model and data standpoint. So from the strategic standpoint, most coaches are attacking this Bills defense through the passing attack. The Bills have faced the 4th fewest rushing attempts of any team this season, yet they've faced the 7th most passing attempts. From a modeling standpoint, our model is predicting 7.3 catches for Jamar Chase. And in his last 7 games, Coach, he has gone over this line 7 times. 7 for 7, and he is averaging 7.7 catches on that time span. A lot of 7s over there. That's why we're going for 7 catches on the over. If you need anything extra, it's a primetime big game, and that's when you force the ball to your superstars. That little kick out real quick to Jamar Chase could be the difference on hitting this over.
You just warmed my heart, Spector. You gave the best AB impersonation you could possibly get. AB, can you kind of give it to me the way you would do it so Spector kind of understands? You know what I'm talking about. Like the last 7 times, how many times is it? Can you give that to me, AB style?
Oh, yeah. You know, the last 7 times the team went 7. You know what it reminded me of? The World Series of Dice on Chappelle's show. And he's like, he rolled 77 7s in a row.
7 is the number today. That's what we're looking for.
All right. How many times? 7! I love when you do that.
7.
I love when you do that. By the way, Big Cheesy says I'm the most underrated capper on this show. This morning, I asked Buckets. I said, Buckets, do you know who the hottest capper on this show is? And he goes, do you mean looks-wise? What? What? Why would I ask who's the best-looking person on this show?
It's like junior high. Hey, do you think I'm hot?
All right, I've got this may be the most plays I've ever given out in one day. And here's what we do. Well, we don't talk to each other, and I just found a bunch of plays that I love, and I couldn't believe the numbers. So here we go. I'm going to go Pacers team total over 116.5. Now, I already played the Pacers on the morning show, and I love how they're playing lately. I mean, they just beat the Clippers and scored 131. So here's some of their point totals: 131, 135, 129, a couple off, then 117. My point is that they go over this number routinely, and right now they're playing at home. I love the Pacers to win tonight and to go over this number of 116.5. Then I got 3 more money line plays. My first one, the Fighting Speculators. That's right, the Golden State Warriors. They're playing really good now without Steph. They're figuring out that Jordan Poole is a star that doesn't care if he misses 10 shots in a row and then hits his 11th. Over 28.5, I love for him tonight as well. Stick the Warriors on the money line at home. Take Jordan Poole over 28.5 points. And then the Clippers, minus 140, also on the money line. Anytime I can get a team under minus 140 in the NBA on a money line. I'm going to take it all day long. I don't need to care about the points. The Clippers are 11-7 at home. They're coming back from a long road trip, just like the Lakers. There's been no games in the Staples Center since, I know what it's called, crypto something, since like December 23rd. They're going to be
Yep. See, hey, the minute that you mentioned FTX crypto, yep, you just caught a felony. Way to go.
I sure did. How about that? So
that was the FBI.
Was that?
That was the FBI.
Did Chief come downstairs to the janitor's closet to hang out with you? Why Mike?
Yeah, told me to get back to work.
All right, AB, we got a lot more to do today. What do you like tonight?
Yeah, man. So, all right, look, it's funny. A new user to the Early Edge asked me 2 days ago, what's my betting profile, right? And I thought it was a good question, something to ask. Like some people play the data and the numbers. They don't deviate. Some people play off of feels, whatever. I am hyper aggressive on spots, right? That's why you see on my recaps, I'm generally either 3-0 or 0-3. That's there's really no in between. And we're going for it on overs tonight. First, the Rose Bowl, all right? Penn State, Utah. These are two very good football teams, two very good teams at covering the spread. My man, Jimmy James Franklin over at Penn State, used to be here in Nashville. Love him. He has Penn State rolling right now. Utah, we saw what they did to USC in the Pac-12 championship. We don't want to do and mess with anything on the spread. Both of them just have a good game. Let's play the over 54 on that. Next, tonight in Monday Night Football, all right? Kind of the same thing. All right, we're seeing a little bit of a trend here. We've got the Bills at the Bengals. Again, both teams playing excellent football. Joe Burrow playing out of his mind. The Bills obviously playing for the number 1 seed in the AFC. So look, we're going to play the second half team totals in this game. We're going to take the Bills second half team total over 13.5. We're getting that at a nice number under 14. Then we're going to play the Bengals team total over 12.5 in the second half because, again, we could see a little bit of scoring in the first half, or we could see no scoring in the first half. It's generally how these primetime games go. But in the second half, with both of these teams, they just let it rip. So we're going to play second half team totals on both.
Man, I love both of those. And AB, while you were giving that takeout, we've got a little bit of good news after our bad beat earlier today. USC scored a touchdown, and they got a fumble from Tulane. So they're up 12. We're only laying 2. With 10 minutes to go and the football. What could go wrong?
Hey, what could go wrong indeed? And the tough part, anybody that had, you talk about, that's one of the worst beats that we've seen, that Mississippi State and Illinois. Anybody watch the college football show? We had Mississippi State. So there you go on that one. Yeah, so at least some of us, cashed in.
Hashtag it plays to watch. Now, you had to know that Mike Leach was looking down and somehow had something to do with that last play.
Oh, it's pure insanity, which is right up
pure
the
insanity. That's who he is. That's who he is. Rest in peace, young man. Rest in peace. Boy, that was cool. That was cool to see them win, though. If you're going to – the betting is what it is. But sometimes you got to take the betting out of it because we love sports. That's why we do this in the first place. And that was awesome. Just didn't go our way. That's the way it goes. All right. Speculator. I feel like you have a different hairdo like every day. I really do. I feel like the missus put you together. Don't let her get away, big boy. It's like you've been together like 9 years or something. All right, grab your paper, grab your pencil. Here is the recap, courtesy of the snake on the 1s and the 2s. Speculator, Jamar Chase over 6.5 catches tonight. Now, you heard him. He is coupled up because the maestro likes Jamar Chase's over 82.5 yards tonight as well. Then 4 more plays from the association from me. Pacers, team total over 116.5. Then I love the Warriors on the money line, minus 120 at home. Clippers money line, minus 140 at home. And Jordan Poole of the Warriors over 28.5 points, minus 120. This guy has no conscience. If you've never seen him play, this dude is a legit star. And with Steph Curry out, boy, he'll score 40 tonight against a Hawks team that plays zero defense. Then AB, Bills second half team total over 13.5. Bengals second half team total over 12.5. This Utah-Penn State game, it could go to like 70. I mean, this is going to be a cash of all cashes over 54. Gentlemen, I love doing this, and this is a new year for us, and we're ready to go 2023 fired up. We will not miss a day again. 2 years running, never missed a day. And with that being said, there's only one thing left to do, and I believe you all know what that is. You've got your marching orders. Let's take all of these tickets straight to the pay window. For my entire crew, love them all. The Speculator. This is his show. AB, the snake. I'm the coach. We're here every day, multiple times a day. Tell all your friends, come on over. The water's warm here at the early edge, and sometimes we do it in 5. Good luck.